What up, Instagram and YouTube? It's your boy Salty Redcorn, and I'm back at Redcorn Ranch here, and I'm gonna do an ill-prepared knife discussion today. Today I'm not talking about budget knives, I'm not talking about high-end knives, I'm not talking about Spydercos. Today I'm talking about hand-me-down knives. And not hand-me-down knives like this is an old knife here, bro. Go sharpen it and use it. I'm talking about knives that are passed down generationally, right? Knives that your grandfather, your father, your mother, grandmother, whoever gave you the knife. I think that these types of knives are very important in our collection, in my personal collection, and I think it's important for everybody else. If you were lucky enough to get a knife from a family member, you can cherish that knife and always remember them, right? All right, so the knife that I'm going to talk about today was a knife that was given to me by my grandfather. I love him very much. He's still alive. And so this knife really lets me just appreciate him from a distance, okay? So the knife today is a White Mountain, I'm sorry, I got that wrong. This is a whitetail cutlery hunting knife that I've modified extensively, okay? And I'm gonna go over some of those mods, but let me show you what we have here now, right? Yikes. All right, so this is the knife that we have, right? It did not, I repeat, did not look anything like this, okay? This knife had roughly a 7-inch blade. And when you would close the handle, close the knife into the handle, the blade extended all the way back here, all right? I'm sure that originally the knife came with some sort of big ass sheath that hid that blade and kept you safe, and when you really needed a large blade for hunting or whatever, or maybe it's just novelty, I'm not really sure, all right? But that wasn't useful for me. Also, it wasn't one-handed open, so I've added a Spidey hole to that. I've also went with one of my favorite blade shapes. I'm a big fan of modified Warncliffes or modified sheep's foot, or a combination of the both. Whatever you want to call it. There's so many different blade shapes out there, and people have lots of opinions on blade shapes, but this is the one that I prefer the most, all right? So this knife is a lockback. It's got an interesting little bug design or something right here. If I'm not mistaken, this knife is originally made in Pakistan. So the steel probably isn't that great. Not even sure what type of steel it is, but we have brass bolsters and we have some sort of wood handles, all right? I did a little bit of modification here to the ends of the knife just to get my shape the way I wanted it. Also to make the blades sit right on lockup. And for me, the knife is great. I can one hand open this thing. I could Spidey flick it. I could thumb flick it, right? I could also slow roll this knife. And it's very, very nice on the slow roll. All right, so this knife, like I said, may not be, I also added this finger choil, all right? I added this finger choil to really give myself something good. Now, I don't use this knife often, and I don't use it, I don't know, I just don't use this knife often, but it's something that I carry. I carry this. I put this in my pocket when I'm walking around the farm. I do use it for some light tasks, right? But mainly, this just lets me appreciate my grandpa from a distance, right? And all the love that he's given me over my life and all the advice from my grandma and grandpa. I remember both of them, and I appreciate both of them from a distance because of this knife, right? So if you're lucky enough to get a passed down knife, keep it. If it's not exactly what you want, make it yours. It was given to you. It belongs to you. You enjoy it, right? And most of all, just have fun, right? So if you like this kind of knife, you can't go buy it. You got to go get one. If you like my reviews, if you like my videos, smash the like button, hit the subscribe to me button, and let me know what I'm doing right and wrong. Let me know what kind of content you want to get. I'm freeballing it. Freeballing, freeballing, freeballing. My balls aren't out, but I'm winging it. You heard? So just let me know. I love you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.